connected, and Chino go wide open, has a super shot fire.
Oh!
Intercepted. Tyrant.
Fighting for their tournament lives. The speed coming
Turbo time!
through. Joker Klein to close out. RHC diving in for yet another one. Hypercharge grabs the kill. He's surviving, dodging left and right. Unbelievable. Team on his back. Team Queso take us to that time. The gems are ticking up for SCMN, and eventually they have taken the lead for the first time through this game. Hypercharge available from Angel Boy on the left-hand side as well, ready to pinch in, and a Sandy Super is going to do so much at this point in the game.
Hypercharge though for Angel Boy could be devastating. Maybe it's in a very perilous position, but he does not know that yet. Under the sandstorm, no one can be seen, and now Angel Boy's got to get the value that he needs at the back of this. The Hypercharge is popped. He's going to be blasting the Buster away. But on the right-hand side, it's Mavis with all the gems. Drage moves out temporarily. The additional speed of the back of the sandy sandstorms. Well, Drage is going to be perilous here and goes down. Can the Eclipse get the gems though?
Not going to go for it, and that's still going to be 10 sat in the sport. And Angel Boy not having the best of times on this left-hand side as well, but 10 starts for Eclipse are equally on the side of SCMN. Nice stuff there. Hypercharge used by Drage. Got to be close with Super. Bobby's going to be able to pull Gugu in here, but he goes down. Great pinch into the mid. All the gems drop, and the countdown is reset. But Angel Boy grabs the 12th, and now Eclipse have to stay in this mid, I feel.
Oh, another takedown though. It's looking perilous here for SCMN as Eclipse Esports keep the pressure on. Bobby's not the ideal person to have the gems, but a huge Hypercharge. No follow-up though. It's going to be there. Drage though getting some good touch on Gugu, who drops 2 gems as well. But the countdown remains. It's 10 seconds. They've got to find Mabius.
I think there's still some in spawn, and the gem spawner might be able to throw one more out in time. It is, but maybe it's surely going to be able to contend this one. Gugu's there as well to try and stop him, but Angel Boy will grab it. But the bomb comes over the top. Sandstorm placed down, and Eclipse are retreating with all the goods.
Damage to that poison, but nothing that wouldn't be recovered on the way in. There's the first wall from OPEs. Now that is going to be blocking up Angel Boy, who's definitely on his own here, but the heals from Drage are right in the nick of time here. Bobby's pulled in. Bobby goes down. OPE should trickle over to the poison, making it 2 versus 1 now. He's surviving, but Mavis is still in mech. They've got to get him out. And it's a 1v1. There's a lot of splash moves with nowhere to go. Into the gas, and Drage stays standing.
Pulls there. Oh, he gets Drage pulled in. He hasn't really got that much health. The heals there. Gugu falls low. Bobby should be able to finish that one, but Opie, what? Just shoot it. Gugu, he gets the kill. Short for Angel Boy again with the gadget. Hypercharge is going. Them out the way. Opie's going to be able to bring that one back. Gene pull available, but the burn down damage from Bobby does come in. Angel Boy gets the shot through the wall. Super available now. Tries to get the damage down. Someone goes up top, but Drage and Bobby locked in. Still got so much health thanks to these heals. He needs the kills. Maybe it's so low. Maybe his feet. Last call goes out. Bobby tries to get the burn down damage. Maybe it's so low. Almost out of mech. There's the gadget shot, but the wall comes in. Drage pinned down the pull on Bobby. Super not there. Drage falls. ECP surely do it. Angel Boy goes down, and Eclipse are going to World Finals. Tyrant, but he doesn't fall down. Stays up. 3 gems on Zulan. Fade's going to be able to get them exploding out of this super here, and Maru goes down. Tribe start to strike back.
Fade's footwork, unreal right there to stay alive in a big moment. Now it is Tribe Gaming taking all the momentum in the world. Hypercharge activated for Fade, but he doesn't have the distance to close out. It's honestly more of a scary tactic than anything. Mari with a big pushback, all the gems falling to the ground. Another Hypercharge, team wipe for Totem.
What a play!
Okay, still got
draw,
it.
I feel.
Well, Fade's getting aggressive. He's going for gold. Hypercharge popped, dodging into his best. Can't even get a super off. Totem focusing him down. Now Chaos progressing up the map, going for this ball. A kick left. Zulan with super available, knows better though.
Already trying to defend. Gadget gonna be missed though in there. Zulan has the super shot, can't get it. And now it's Totem's time. Super up the map, and he's there waiting. 4 seconds is enough. And Totem do it. Over-aggression, overconfidence from shots are connecting. Tyrant just surviving this one out. Not enough to go down, but Tribe will fall out of that mech, and they're in a tough spot.
This is starting to be a scary situation. Zulan diving in, goes for the kill. He's carrying this blue star though. He might be pinched if he's not careful. Is Livy ready for a super? Connects once again. They must have had him playing Mandy all off stage in those first 2 sets.
I mean, this is crazy. His Mandy is just ridiculous. He's putting Tribe on his back at the moment. Chaos, Hypercharge ready to go. This is the push that will decide it all. Will they get it? Super comes through. Clips Chaos. TP from Zulan, and he gets it. Maru goes in, tries to go right, but he'll fall too. Tribe survive. Drag it to a set 4. From the other side, Chaos getting some damage here and there, and the Frank getting a few taps, but it's still not that much.
Here comes the damage. Yahari now putting in some work, keeping himself alive a little bit longer, and all of a sudden, this just got interesting. 1% separating these two teams. Totem breaking through here. The pushback. Fade forced to dive in. He greets him with a shotgun, and now Frankenstein's on the other end, looking to meet him. 2 hypercharge touching down as Livy needs to find some chip shots in here. He's forced away. Here comes Tyrant. The pushback. The fade. It's good. 3% is enough. Tribe Gaming extend.
A very different vibe to the last knockout we saw in the previous series. A complete aggression, perfect roll, knocked back, and he cycled it again. Back onto Maru, Fade pulls out. Brilliantly. Here comes the healing tonic, keeping Chaos high on HP. Maru popping the gadget as well. Tickhead comes in, wastes some of that ammo. Perfectly ready to get going now. Tyrant needs to throw down a gadget or something before he goes down. Still so low, Barley will get that hypercharge. Tickhead comes down, Fade versus the world. And this time, it won't be happening. Built up. Mori gonna get burnt down quite heavily by Tyrant. He might just stay in there. Should be able to get that kill if he follows up. Can't find the connections. And the rest of Tribe are falling apart.
The aggressive role available. Chaos can let loose at any moment. Supers available for both ends, and the red roster have to play this perfect. Shield on Tyrant right now. Maru still firing down. A super going in. Fade diving in at an impromptu time. He's gonna fall to the gadget. Chaos gets connected with, but he hasn't gone down yet. Tyrant, desperation gadget falls. 3 totem members standing tall as Livy, the last man here, and the Gladiators have done it. Reply Totem, take it all.
Shootout able to jump out there through that dimensional door though to the top side of the screen, and that's Good Night that eats a walking cane. If the surge doesn't get rolling early, it can be such a feast or famine pick. Meow is tanky and able to throw the montage up to block Chino, but Meow's in trouble, and a lot of these gems have been dropped from connections now. Charles with the hypercharge, but look at that Dynamite into the backside. Unreal! It's 6 gems.
Sunstorm did a really good job of resetting all those heals there, and Meow takes a few shots to the face. Dynamite way too aggressive. He's been the man doing everything so far, but over-aggression at certain points will cost you the games. Meow walking into this now. Bruce doing such a big job, but still. Oh, it's too good. I mean, Bruce is just absolutely walking over them. Good Night trying to retrieve the gems once more, but it's Luminosity with count again.
When Charles was able to cycle into yet another super there, and bear with me, is so powerful when both the Nita and the Bruce are fighting. They're healing each other up. Meow at this point has to ignore the Bruce, which is definitely inadvisable. And Charles and Chino can sit in the back line.
Countdown does start for Luminosity, and this is the decider in the first set.
That heal associated with the dimensional door is huge for Nita, who can play aggressively and still get back to safety. They do drop the gems. We have a reset here, but Bruce is on the field. Meow disrespecting it. Good Night though. 70 HP actually walks out of the root sands alive, and now Connections have themselves a countdown. Charles with the hypercharge is mad, running straight down the field here as Dynamite gets picked up. We have a brief reset, but Connections still walk away with 11.
Yeah, I mean, the root stands resetting all the heals. Meow solo, same as last time again. TP comes in, Patchy looking for the reset, gets it. All the gems drop. Chino hypercharge activated, trying to run it out with this increased speed, doesn't want to feed it. Bomb comes down, gets it again. Dynamite to the rescue, and all 12 in his hands.
This is not guaranteed to get that super. That was absolutely random and just what he needed to take down the gem carrier. 10 seconds left. Patchy tries the hard engage, but Chester hits so hard up close with that 3rd shot. Now with the root sands available, Chino would like to try and creep up on the Chester, but that's not going to happen. And Connections take the first set of this best of 3.
Gets that killing blow. Devastating for Connection.
And even if Chino can't engage, protected pirouette means that it's much harder to bring the Carl down with that range advantage that the Piper has. Chino has that available now. Good Night tries to engage, eventually able to find Charles, but it's traded back. An 8-star lead for Luminosity. They are chilling. Diving on in, Dynamite going to be supering away, but still a 4-star lead to LG. But they now need to keep this map control. Meow going to push up, just hypercharge for raw stats being used. Charles able to dodge away. Hook on Good Night. Again, it's the Meg that they bring in, but they're able to deal with her. Dynamite has to try and super away here. Charles is very, very low and has the blue star, gets caught out, but there's too much of a lead here for Luminosity. The deficit that was generated at the start of the round.
I mean, this is huge, because now all they have to do is just get the defensive and hold it, but Patchy's just going to go. He's managed to make the same break as last time.
You can't deal with the Stu in this position. You don't have any thrower pressure whatsoever. You need to get Patchy out in the open, but he's denying the sightlines away from Connections. Again, behind the barrels he gets. Charles drops the legs here, and Patchy survives and takes Meow down yet again. Connections had to do something about the home zone. They can't be aggressive right now. They need to clear Patchy and Charles away, and they refuse to stick. They're like a bad smell. They're not going anywhere. And Patchy makes it impossible for Meow to put a scratch on him. It takes everything from Good Night to deal with him, and they're 6% away from making day 2 Luminosity.
They've cleaned up, and Dynamite's on the offensive. Lockdown of the left-hand side. It's Clancy. They can't get past. They're just going for the defense. Dynamite's going to try and hold this one out. It's going to be an all-out battle of the right-hand zone. Last call comes in. Dynamite trying to hold strong. Super's back to the left-hand side. Clancy joining them in the mix now as well, and it's all-out battle for the win.
LG need to get out of their home base, though. They need to get across the map. He's crushing them. Clancy, absolutely devastating. Now connections have made up the gap. With 8 seconds left in the round, they're going to get the lead. Luminosity knows there to catch him on the right. And here come connections now, looking to play aggressively. Gino, unreal. Takes the Clancy down, and he's going to be traded out, but that is pretty nice Barley play. And leaves Patchy free to take this fight against the Chester.
Yeah, Dynamite made the poor decision of going in. LG just pushing forward to have their defensive zone pretty much now. He gets the kill, and it's always Patchy giving them issues in this back left-hand corner, and now they can't get in, and LG have 3 of them there.
They're going to be so hard to clear from this point. Chino's going to be there with a sticky syrup mixer to make it dangerous. Dynamite steps up. Gadget came down from the Barley, but a little bit too late to keep them alive. Patchy juking, dodging good night. He tries to step up and eventually finds the elimination, but Charles has been here the whole time. How do you get rid of the RT now? You have to pinch him. Charles drops the legs, and through the wall he brings Meow down. 87 and counting for Luminosity.
Just poor positioning all round. Chino's going to be able to secure this one now. Last call comes in, 7% left. It's still ticking up, and Luminosity are going to do it. They're heading to day 2. They're sending connections home, and they manage it.
Talk about being pushed to the very limit. There's going to be a lot of weight off the shoulders of Luminosity.